ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਮਿਊਨਿਸਪਲ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਰਗਰਮੀਆਂ ਲਗਾਤਾਰ ਤੇਜ਼ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਮਿਊਨਿਸਪਲ ਚੋਣ ਮੈਦਾਨ ਆਏ ਦਿਨ ਭਖਦਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਸਰੀ ਸਿਵਕ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਮੇਅਰ ਲਈ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ 5 ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਸਲੇਟਾਂ ਦਾ ਐਲਾਨ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਜ਼ਾ ਨਾਮ ਸਰੀ ਫਸਟ ਟੀਮ ਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਦੇ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰ ਲਈ ਵੈਟਰਨ ਸਿਆਸਤਦਾਨ ਗੋਡੀ ਹੌਗ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਦਾਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਤਾਰਿਆ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਵਾਰ ਸਰੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਮਿਊਨਿਸਪਲ ਚੋਣਾਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਦਿਲਚਸਪ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਹਨ।
October 15th, Surrey voters have one question to ask themselves. Have you had enough of this? And if so, do you believe we can do better together? And I believe we can do better together. The fact is, you and Surrey both deserve better. It shouldn't be a place for secrets or closed-door meetings. It should be transparent, open, fair, and inviting. Every Surrey First candidate is committed to a city hall that puts Surrey residents first. We can be that kind of city again.
The mayor that took my way or the highway approach to governing, who is headed to court after the election on criminal charges. Surrey citizens were banned from City Hall, something you would expect to see in a dictatorship, certainly not here in Surrey or in Canada. Council became more and more divisive, more secretive, less open and less transparent.
Transition could and should have been held and done differently. I've talked to some staff members in Surrey who tell me some of the issues with respect to the transition have been charged to other departments, or they brought people in to do with things. So there's just a lot of clarity that I think needs to come forward, and it needs to be transparent, and that transparency in terms of that whole process seems to have been lacking.
Not rely on public opinion polls. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਕੰਪਨੀਜ਼ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ, ਵਾਪਸ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੇਪਰ ਦੇ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਲੋਕੀ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ। ਨਾਟ ਦੈਟ ਕਿ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਿਆਂ 'ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਸਲਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਪੁੱਛਾਂਗੇ। There's no right or wrong, okay? But one thing people forget about in this whole situation ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੀ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਸੇਫਟੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੇਫਟੀ ਹੈ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ, ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ, ਦਿਨੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਖੇਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਬਾਹਰ, is it safer today?
I think I've contributed as much, or if not more, than most people to Surrey and the livability of Surrey and the things that have happened. I'm very comfortable and confident in the work that I've done in Surrey. I chaired the Mayor's Council when I was a mayor before for all of Metro Vancouver, and I represented Surrey on the Transit Commission. So I've done a lot of work and been engaged in Surrey in many meaningful ways.
Obviously, Doug McCallum has fulfilled his major promises, but he has been very controversial. It really comes down, this election comes down to his style of leadership. But it's going to be difficult for the voters of Surrey to coalesce now around a single alternative when you've got 3 good alternatives in the race. And there are rumors that another former provincial politician might jump into the race as well. That would confuse matters even further. So again, it's going to be incumbent upon these candidates opposing Doug McCallum to distinguish themselves from the others so that they can provide that effective alternative to the voters of Surrey.